Them folks said they celebrated CK death because they said that he condoned SA. They said CK said when it's a little drink involved, it's a little gray area around consent, right? Well, good thing I'm going down a rabbit hole. Let's get down to the bottom of what he said.
Both 5 drinks in at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden she like removes consent. Yeah, like that's a murky middle gray area. And excuse me,
she still removed consent, did she not?
Okay, but again,
if he continues to go onward with that encounter,
again,
then
like a fraternity guy and a sorority girl at age 19 hooking up, both 5 drinks in at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden she like removes consent. Yeah, like that's a murky middle gray area. And excuse me,
she still removed consent, did she not?
Okay, but again,
if he continues to go onward with that encounter,
again,
then he is sexually assaulting her.
Again, that is such an unfair categorization. Like,
no,
again, it's very case dependent.
Now, surface level, that sounds crazy, right? And ironically, you can't find a full clip of him continuing that conversation. They all conveniently cut off right after he said that. But good thing I'm down a rabbit hole, and good thing I did a little deep dive on this conversation. And I found a clip of him explaining what he actually said in full context. Let's hear it.
Can I ask?
Really quick, we're running out of time. One last one.
Okay. So aside from DEI, I also wanted to ask you to confirm the murky gray area again with sexual. In a previous video, you mentioned that if there was 2 19-year-olds, they were drunk, and then...
Yes, if they're intoxicated. So again, no means no, and stop means stop, but you would both agree, if 2 parties are intoxicated, there's gray area, right?
No, I don't.
Actually, yes, the law says that consent cannot be given or withdrawn if both parties or either party is intoxicated. That's the law. The law here in California is that if one party is intoxicated, it is rape the woman or the man. That's gray area. So did you know that if you have sex with an intoxicated person, you're a rapist? You know that?
I didn't.
That's what the law says. That's what I meant by gray area. I encourage people to look into that because when it's past 2 a.m. and both parties are intoxicated, by law, they're actually both committing rape.
My real ones who've been a part of this series from the beginning and would like more context, another one.
I've just got one quick question for you, Charlie. So a clip has surfaced and gone viral of you saying there are gray and murky areas when it comes to a woman consenting, as well as it's unfair to define it as sexual if a woman gets rid of the consent, takes the consent away, and the guy keeps going. I just want to ask you, like, what the was that? Because obviously, no is no, and that's the end of it. I would even go as far...
I agree. So, but you agree... So, of course, but you didn't watch the whole clip, obviously, because you're a typical Gen Zer that just looks at 15 seconds.
I saw the full clip that was there.
No, you didn't. They did not post the full thing. But
go ahead, move the goalpost.
Let me show you, and I'll prove to you the gray area. The law says that if you are intoxicated, consent cannot be given, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, hold on. If someone's intoxicated and consent cannot be given, then if a woman who's intoxicated having sex, then definitionally she's being raped.
Yeah.
Oh, so every woman and every man who's had sex while intoxicated is a rape?
Not necessarily.
No, that's the gray area. Do you see where I say gray area?
I understand what you're saying, but this is also really complicated because
exactly, it's complicated. That was my point.
Okay, but can I finish what I was saying? So you think that if the woman removes consent, right, and the man keeps going, you think that it's unfair? Because this isn't about them being drunk.
He should not do it. Stop
this
means
isn't
stop.
About,
the point was all about intoxication.
This isn't about them being drunk. Just let me finish. I'm almost done.
It is.
This isn't about them being drunk. This is about her removing consent, changing her answer to no, and him continuing to go. How is that not sexual?
Yes, it is. That's not all what I was saying.
You said it wasn't.
Okay,
you said it's an unfair
you
categorization.
You are lying to this audience. Okay.
Not a single time was he ever condoning. If anything, he was teaching and encouraging them to understand and know the laws of the state that they live in. And y'all saying he was condoning SA? That's crazy, bro. But and what's crazy, bro, is that even if he was lying, right? Let's just say the whole law that he brought up was made up. He still wasn't condoning. Like, oh my gosh, bro. And what's even crazy is that wasn't even his opinion to even label him as condoning it. He was just calling out what the law states.